Alright everybody, welcome back. This is BigNation.com. Welcome back to another video, guys. Welcome back to NBA Week 10 predictions here. I'm sorry I'm running a little bit late this week, so like I said, I do apologize in advance about that. But like I said, if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit the like, subscribe button. Make sure you guys join the Discord. Links in the description. Follow me on Twitch. Links in the description as well. Make sure you guys go check out all of our fantasy link. And by the time you guys are watching this, Merry Christmas Eve. Like I said, it's already Christmas Eve. It's unbelievable. Already headed to the 2026 year, so it is getting kind of crazy. But without further ado, guys, we have a long slate this week. We have an awesome Christmas Day games, and we have a lot of stuff going on. Also, I have to do my NFL pick show and my NFL analytics predictions. I'm hoping to get that out tonight, like around that midnight time, and then the pick show will be out later on this evening. So make sure you guys stay tuned for those. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get it going. A lot of videos for me to do today before Christmas Day. Cause like I said, I am going to take Christmas Day off. So yeah, like I said, I appreciate your support. It's BigNation.com. Peace out. Stay safe. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. Alright everybody, so kicking things off here, we have kind of an interesting matchup here on this kick off the weekend. We have Charlotte going into Cleveland. The only reason I say that is because Cleveland has not been playing as good as everybody would expect it to be. Now I am expecting them to win this game. I don't think they will lose to Charlotte, but if they do, I mean, it'll be incredibly disappointing. But Cleveland, you should be able to win this game. Those teams been overwhelming. They should be able to win this game though. I mean, the Cavs should be able to blow them out. Now we have Indiana at Boston. Indiana, they just not haven't been playing good, man. I'm going to take Boston and win this game pretty easily. I know Indiana could be a little sneaky in this game, Pascal Siakam, but overall, I just think this is going to be an ass beat. I think Boston's going to kick the shit out of them. Now we have the Mavericks going into the Pelicans. I mean, this one could be an interesting game here because there's, just two bad teams here going at it. But I am going to take, however, I will take Dallas to win it. I think Dallas has been playing a little bit better than New Orleans as of late. So I'm going to take them to win. I know it's on the road. It's not the most easiest game to go to predict here, but I think Dallas should be able to squeak by. They're playing like the better team right now at the moment. Now we have Utah at Denver. This game is in Utah, then I think it'll be a little interesting. In Denver, absolutely not. The Jazz are going to get their ass whooped. They're not going to guard Jokic. They're not going to guard Jamal Murray. And the Nuggets know how to win, but for them not even have their key pieces on the floor just yet. Sorry to say, Utah, but there's a good chance you'll get your ass whooped in this game. Now the other game here on primetime here, we got Memphis going into OKC, and actually I thought it was another game on primetime, but I must be wrong here. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to take OKC. I don't think Memphis has a shot. I mean OKC has been losing recently. Like I said, they're still unbelievably good, but they have been finally starting to lose in basketball as of late. So this game gets interesting. I won't be that surprised, but at the same time, like, I kind of expect OKC to win the game. So OKC is going to get it done. Now we have Orlando at Golden State with the Warriors wearing their throwbacks. Honestly, to be completely honest, I could be wrong here, but something in my gut's telling me that the Magic are going to find a way to win out of this one. Something's telling me that Orlando's going to win. I know it's risky. It's in Golden State, where Golden State plays pretty damn well at home, but something's in my gut. It's just telling me that Orlando's going to win. I'll take them to win by a slight margin. It's not going to be easy, but I have Orlando winning this one, actually. And last but not least, the final game here on Monday, we have Detroit going into Portland. I mean, I gotta have Detroit winning. I mean, Detroit looks like one of the best teams in basketball. Detroit looks like one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference as of late. They keep playing like this, they can easily find a way to number one seed. I love this team. I love the way they've been playing. Detroit's balling out, and I'm gonna treat them like the best team in the league, or one of the best ones in the league. Detroit, you should be able to take care of business here. Now moving on to our Tuesday slate here. Starting off, we have Washington at Charlotte. Next, I don't give two shits about this. I don't think anybody gives two shits about this game. I mean, I'm gonna go with the home team here. I'm gonna take Charlotte to win it because Charlotte is at least the home team. But shit, I don't think anybody would care about this damn game, man. Let's move on. Charlotte wins. Now we have Philly hosting Brooklyn. Like I said, I think this one could go either way, actually. Something's telling me that the Nets are going to remain competitive in this game because Joel Embiid, he's injured again, which absolutely sucks. But I got to go Philadelphia, man. I think they find a way to win. I mean, it would be completely disappointing if they don't find a way to win this game. Playing against one of the worst teams in the league at home. I mean, they should be able to find a way to edge this one out, right? But I don't know. You can't guarantee nothing right now in this league. Now we got the Bulls going into Atlanta. Do I actually do it? I mean, I'm actually thinking about taking the Bulls here, but I absolutely could be wrong with this pick. You know what? Fuck it, let's do it. There's already a weird NBA season. Let's do it. Let's take the fucking Bulls. But the Bulls play really well on the road. That's one thing I can say well about the Bulls. They play well at home. They don't play good at home, but they play well on the road. I think they can. I just want to. It's a risky pick by me here, but I'm gonna take my chances here. Now we have New Orleans hosting Cleveland. I mean, this should be a snot pounding. It really should. I mean, Cleveland should just beat the living shit out of them. This game should not be even close. But like I said, I can't predict it. The Cavs have been too overwhelming this year. Is there a chance that they actually slip up and lose? I don't know, but this should be an ass beating at minimum. Now we have Indiana at Milwaukee. Oh, no. Milwaukee's going into Indiana. Like I said, this game is a snooze fest, I think, but I'm going to give it to Milwaukee, I guess, because I just think they're more capable of winning right now more than Indiana. But if Indiana wins this game, it's because they're the home team. I completely understand. It's like DC versus Washington, but I got to go with the Bucks, man. I think they're more capable of winning right now. Now we have Toronto going into Miami. Dude, didn't these two teams just played each other just like a couple weeks ago? Anyway, I think I'm actually going to pick Toronto to win this game. I was actually originally going to go with Miami. My first gut instinct was telling me Miami, but Miami's been a little bit off as of late. I think Toronto can find a way to come in here and get a win, but it's not going to be easy. Miami has one of the best offenses in the league, and they're at home, but I'm going to go for Toronto. Now we have an interesting one here on prime time. We have Denver going into Dallas. I don't know. Something's telling me Dallas is going to win this game. Something's telling me it's going to happen for no random reason because how this NBA season's been. But, I mean, I'll take the safe side. I'll go Denver to win it. Overall, I just think Denver is the much better team right now with the more consistent team. But, as I said, this is just another one of those weird games that if you can just see an underdog winning, it'll be this one. But I'm not going to go for it. Denver should be able to get the job done here, but don't guarantee it. Now we have New York going into Minnesota. I think this one's gonna be a hell of a game here. Knicks will look like one of the better teams in the East, and Minnesota is looking like Minnesota's been playing a lot better as of late. They've been more consistent. They've been finding ways to win more games as of late. I think this one could go either way actually, but I'm actually gonna lean towards with the home team in this one. It could go either way. Would not be shocked about the outcome here, but I'm going to go with Minnesota. They're the home team in the game, so I kind of expect them to win the game here. Even though it won't be easy though. But I'll take the Wolves. Now we have probably one of the better games I think we're going to watch all year. We have OKC going into San Antonio. Like I said, to be completely honest with you, I know it's kind of risky to pick against OKC the way how they've been this year, but if I'm being completely honest, I think they actually fall this game. I think San Antonio is actually going to beat them, especially at home, like where they're really good at, and the Spurs are right there, kind of almost right there with OKC. I mean, they're playing almost as good as basketball as them right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if they win. The Spurs are probably one of the best teams in the league right now. I have to go with the Spurs. I think they've been looking good. I think they can beat them at home. Now we have the Lakers going into Phoenix. Like I said, I'm not comfortable about this game. I'm not comfortable how my Lakers are playing right now. I think we're playing a little bit of sloppy. Like I said, I do think we're going to win the game, however, but it's not going to be easy, and I do not feel comfortable about this pick. This game is in Phoenix, and Phoenix has been kicking our ass excessively. I said, would not be shocked if they got their asses kicked again this time in Phoenix. But I got to go with the Lakers. I think they're going to be a little bit pissed after losing in the cup play like that. Now we have an interesting one here. We have Memphis going into Utah here. I think this one, another one that could go either way in my opinion, but I'm actually going to give this one to the Jazz to win this game because Memphis is a little bit inconsistent as a team, and the Jazz by far, what I've seen this year, they play their best basketball at home. So as long as they're at home, I think they can take care of business here, but I think it could go either way, and I would not be surprised about the outcome here. Now we have the Magic going into Portland. I mean, I think this one's gonna be a fun one. Honestly, have one of the best defenses in the league playing as one of the more overrated team, one of the more underrated, overrated, same time mid team in the league. Anyway, I think I'm gonna take Orlando to win it because Orlando still has one of the best defenses in the league, and I don't think Portland has enough offense to keep up with Orlando's defense. I just don't think it's gonna happen. I gotta go into Magic, but I could be wrong here. But I like my chances with Orlando. Now we have Detroit going into Sacramento. Like I said, this game I just don't think it's going to be close. I can see it being close, but at the end of the day, I just don't see it being close. I think Detroit's going to beat the shit out of them. Like I said, I'm starting to treat Detroit like they're one of the best teams in the league, and I do think they are one of the best teams in the league. Being one of the best teams in the league, I think you're supposed to go out there on the road and beat the shit out of who apparently would be one of the worst teams in the league, probably right now, the Sacramento Kings. I think the Pistons bulldoze them. Now we have Houston at the Clippers, which is our second game here on Prime Video. Like I said, the Clippers have actually been playing a little bit better as of late. They've been definitely been playing their best basketball of the year. But however, I do not think they're better than Houston. I don't think they're going to touch Houston. I don't think this game is going to be close to be a second, to be honest. I'm not going to overreact about this. Like I say, Houston are still one of the best teams in the league, while the Clippers are still struggling. Even though they've been playing a little bit better as of late, but I don't care. I got to go Houston. Now we have San Antonio taking on against OKC, and then, by the way, Merry Christmas to you guys all out there. This is the first slate, or the slate this week is pretty damn good on Christmas, but this is the first one that's going to be a banger. And like I said, I had San Antonio winning earlier in the week at home. This time, OKC is going to win this game at home. I don't expect this sweep. I don't think it's going to happen. I think OKC is better than to get swept, and I think they're going to win this game. They're at home. That's a big deal. I think they win it. Now we got Dallas going into Golden State. Another game that I can see going either way here, but honestly, because I'm just thinking about it, because Mavericks have been playing a little bit better to late, and they're wearing their throwbacks on the road, which is kind of weird, honestly. But I'm gonna take Golden State to win this game. They're the better team. They're the more consistent team. They're the better coach team. I hope Dallas wins this game, but I just don't think they're going to. It's on Christmas, so anything can happen. But Warriors should be able to get this one done at home, and if not, I will be kind of disappointed. Next one up here, we have a good one here. We have the Rockets going into the Lakers. I think this one should be one of the better games of the week. Actually, originally, I did not know who to pick here. Both teams are really good. Both teams have a lot of star power onto their roster. But if I'm being completely honest here, even though the Lakers are my boys and I hope they win, I think Houston's a really bad matchup for us. I think the Lakers been a little bit sloppy, especially on defense, and Houston's really good on the rebounding. Unfortunately here, I hate to do it, but I'm going to have to pick Houston to win this game. I think Houston outright is the better team right now. It sucks for me to say this, man. It pains in the gut saying this. I think my boys are going to lose on Christmas, but I think it is. I think Houston's a better team. I think they're going to win it. Put me wrong, Lakers. Now moving on to our fourth game here on Christmas Day, we have Minnesota going into Denver, which should be another good game here. As in Minnesota, they've been playing a lot better than what they have been from the start of the year, and in Denver is just Denver. I think Denver is one of the best teams in the league. I think they're one of the best teams in the nation. Who I expect to win this game, though, I'm going to go with Denver because the game is in Denver, and I'm going to get in the slight edge for it, and they're wearing the throwback uniforms, which looks really nice, so I do think they get it done. It's not going to be easy. Minnesota fights a challenge, but Minnesota does have that history with Denver, but I don't think it's going to happen here. I'm going to take Denver. And last but not least, the final game here on the Christmas slate. Like I said, I don't know if I have this slate right for this week, but anyway, we have Cleveland going into New York. It'll be kind of weird from go to west to east. I don't know if I have the schedule right, but Cleveland's wearing the throwbacks, and I appreciate it, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'm going to take New York to win it, but I think New York's been the more consistent team. Can't really trust the Cavs, man. Like I said, you kind of expect that team to be good, but the team has just been a little bit overwhelming. As I'm not saying that they're bad, but I'm just saying that they just have not been playing as good as I thought they're going to be playing. So I'm going to take New York to finish this out on Christmas. Like I said, I do not know if the slate's right, but I'm going to take the Knicks to win it. Alright, everybody, so kicking things off with the Friday slate here after the Christmas slate, we have Miami at Atlanta to kick us off. As I think this one could go either way, actually. Actually, not really, but I do think the Heat are going to win, because I do think the Heat are a better team on the road than they are at home. I think that's been the whole history with the Heat. Plus, I think the Heat is just much better than the more consistent team in Atlanta. Sure, Atlanta isn't bad either. I think this could be a 50-50 split, but my gut's telling me to lean more towards Miami, so that's what we're going to go with. Next we have Charlotte going into Orlando. Oh my god, man, what the fuck is this? I mean, obviously I'm going to take the Magic to win it. They're the better team, but something's telling me that Orlando might not even score like 100 points in this game, because how good that Orlando defense is. So I'm not expecting an ass beating. I mean I'm not expecting a snot pounding, but I can see it being an ass beating. I'm going to take Orlando. Now we have Toronto going into Washington. Oh my fucking god. Listen, this game, like I said, it should be an ass beating, but at the same time, you just never know. I mean, Toronto should win this game. I mean, I would be surprised if they would have lost this game, but at the same time, it's like, who knows? We've already seen a whole shitload of upsets in the NBA, so wouldn't be shocked if this is one of them, but come on. Toronto should win this game. Now moving on to Indiana here, where we have the Pacers hosting the Celtics here. By the way, this is the second time these two teams played this week. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure if I'm right. But if I am, then I guess that's okay. But anyway, here I'm going to take Boston to win. They're the better team right now. They're the more consistent team, but they're just flat out the better team right now in Indiana. And I hate to say it for the Pacers, and I hope I'm wrong, but the Celtics, I mean, they've at least been finding ways to win games, while Indiana's been finding ways to lose games. I gotta take the Celtics. Now we have the Sixers going into Chicago. Actually, I'm going to be a little bit bold here for a second. I know the Sixers are probably going to be favored in this game. I know the Sixers have a good chance of winning this game. But mark my words, the Bulls are going to find a way to win this game. Yes, I know they're terrible at home. Yeah, I know they don't play their best basketball at home. But the Sixers are a little bit beat up, and I think this is in the right spot for the Bulls to take them down. So I'm going to take the Bulls here. It's a bold pick. But I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go with Chicago. Now we got Milwaukee at Memphis. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know what to do with this. I mean, do I go with the home team here because Milwaukee's been struggling, Memphis has been struggling as well? I just don't know. I'll go with the Grizzlies, I guess, because they're the home team, and I just think they're getting more healthier. At least I know John Morant's playing. I don't know if Giannis is still coming back or whatever from his injury, but I guess that was the deciding factor for me. And plus, we're at home, so I'll take Memphis. Now we got Phoenix at New Orleans. I mean, Phoenix is the more capable team here. I mean, you just feel like you have to go with Phoenix to win this game because they're more capable. They're the better team at the moment. But listen, if New Orleans wins this game, that's going to be crazy because how well Phoenix has been playing this year. I think the Phoenix has been one of the more impressive teams. Yeah, I might not show it on the standings because the West is absolutely ridiculous this season. But Phoenix, they've been one of the more consistent, balanced teams in the NBA. I think they take care of New Orleans. Now we have Detroit at Utah. Listen, like I said, Utah is another one of those teams that plays their best basketball at home. But when you're playing against one of the better teams in the league, in the Detroit Pistons, I don't think you're gonna come away with the win. Like I said, I have to go with Detroit because I think overall, I just think Detroit is the better team. Now, can I be wrong here? Absolutely, but I just refuse to believe that Utah is gonna be capable to beat at the title-tending team like the Detroit Pistons. I'll go with the Pistons. And moving on to our final slate here, which is not the best game or the worst game, we have the Clippers going into the Trailblazers. This is just another hard game to pick, man, because the Clippers, like I said, they have been awful to start the year, but at the same time, I don't think Portland is that much better, and I know they're at home here, but at the same time, I think the Clippers have enough star power. They have more all-stars on their team. So this game here, and the Clippers, like I said recently, the Clippers, they have been playing a little bit better than what they have been in the past. So I'm gonna take the Clippers to win it. I'm not too comfortable about this pick, but I'm gonna go with LA. I think this game is a squeaker. I think it'll be a nail biter, but I'm gonna go with the Clippers in the slight upset here. It's a corner record, but I'm going with the Clippers. Now moving on here to our Saturday slate where we have Dallas going into Sacramento to start us off, and this game will be on NBA TV. Anyway, here I'm going to go with Dallas to win this game. I think Cooper Kupp buries that defense. Plus, and Anthony Davis is coming back too, and Kyrie Irving's kind of maybe on his way. I'm not sure, but overall I just think the Mavericks are the better team right now. I know the Mavericks have not been playing good either, but I just think they're at least a little bit better than what Sacramento's been right now. But it's a tricky pick because they're at home, but I'll go Dallas. Next up, we have Denver at New Orleans. This is going to be a good-ass game because you have the Nuggets, one of the best offensive teams in the league, playing against Orlando, one of the better defensive teams in the league. I think this one's going to be fun. I think it will be close. Both teams have good weapons on their roster, but I think I'm gonna give this slash to Denver just because I do think this game will come down to offense, and I do think Denver will outscore Orlando here. But if Denver, and plus I haven't really seen the Nuggets struggle on offense a lot this year, and I think I've seen Orlando struggle a few, not as much, but I've seen it a few times here. So I'm leaning Denver, but it could go either way here. Magic at home. Now we got Phoenix at New Orleans. Like I said, is this the second time these two teams played this week? I mean, holy shit, how many times do I have to say that this week? I said, fuck, I hate picking sweeps. I hate doing it, but when it comes to the Pelicans, I feel like I almost have to. Like, the Pelicans are that bad. They look, it's shocking, too. They look like one of the worst teams in the league. I think Suns are more capable. I hate picking sweeps, but this just feels like I have to do it. Now we have New York at Atlanta. Oh man, what the fuck is this, man? This is a trap game for New York. I can already see it. I can taste it. It's gonna be a trap game. Do they fall for it? No. I'll trust New York. I trust you not to fall for the trap. I do think you will win this game. Will it be close? Yes. Do I expect you to lose? Probably not. I'll take New York in the squeaker. Next up, we have Indy at Miami. I said, it's just another game, man. I can see the Heat falling for the trap for. Plus, they're wearing the throwback uniforms at home. I mean, it's going to be tough to pick them when they wear these uniforms because they're absolutely spectacular. And lucky for them, they're playing against one of the worst teams in the league. I mean, I have to go with Miami to win this game. They're the better team. They're wearing the throwbacks. They have to win this game. Like I said, it would be very disappointing if Miami found a way to lose this. Now we got the Bulls at the Bucks. Well, no, just never mind. The Bucks are going into Chicago. I said I think this one. This was actually a tough one because when these two teams only play, the road team always gets a slight edge. Like the home team, though, like the road, whoever's on the road always wins. I don't get it, but that's just what it is. That's just always been the rivalry between these two. Anyway, here I think I'm actually going to go with Chicago because I think Chicago is more healthier. And I know the Bucks are wearing their city edition uniforms on the road, which is pretty cool. But I think the Bulls. I think the Bulls are going to win this game. They're the more healthier team. I just believe that the Bulls should be able to make a couple more plays to outlast the Bucks. But I do think it'll be overall spend this game to be close. Now we have Cleveland at Houston. I mean, I think this game really defies your answer here. Which team do you think is more consistent? Whoever thinks going to be more consistent is going to be the team that's going to win this game. And overall, if we just look at the course of the year or so far, I'm going to take Houston. I think Houston is more consistent, and they're at home too, which is really going to help them in this matchup. Because, like I said, I still think Cleveland's a really good team. They're just not playing like it right now. So I'm going to take the Rockets. They're playing like a good team, like they're supposed to be, and I just think they're more disciplined. We'll take the Rockets. Now we have Brooklyn at Minnesota, and listen, apparently I guess Washington and Minnesota just not everyone want to stop wearing the throwbacks. I mean, I get it, they look beautiful, but at some point you got to go back to the original uniforms. Anyway, here I'm going to take Minnesota to win it. I mean, they are the better team here. I'm not going to overlook this for a second. MPJ is definitely going off for Brooklyn, and that's been pretty damn cool to see. But I got to go with Minnesota, man. So they're the more complete team. I overall just do think whatever Michael Porter Jr. does during this game, I think Anthony Edwards is going to match the same or do the same. Gotta go Minnesota in the ass beating. And last but not least, to end off this Saturday slate, we have Utah going into San Antonio. I mean, snap pounding. Fuck it. Let's just say this is a snap pounding. San Antonio should be able to win this game pretty easily. I mean, San Antonio. I mean, if they have a chance to lose this game, they have to go out there and just play like shit the whole game for Utah. I mean, if this game was in Utah, I could see it being a little bit more interesting. But it's in San Antonio. They're clearly the better team here. I just think the Jazz are going to get their ass whooped here. And ladies and gentlemen, we are finally at the Sunday slate. Man, like I said, it's been a long slate this week. Anyway, the first one here on Sunday, we have Golden State at Toronto, and this is kind of a really hard game to pick because I can see it going multiple ways. I can see Toronto winning because they're at home and they have the better roster, but at the same time, you can never count Golden State out in the game. I think this one's tough. Gonna leave with the Warriors with this one. I originally went with Toronto, but if I get this pick wrong, I'm actually gonna be pissed. But I think Golden State barely gets the job done here on the road, but it's not gonna be easy, and it should be a good game. Now we have Philadelphia going into OKC. I mean, Joel Embiid, I don't know what's going on with Joel Embiid. I don't know if he's going to be out for a significant amount of time. But even if he does play, I do think they're going to get their ass whooped regardless. I'm going to take the Thunder in this one. Thunder are the better team. They're at home. They don't really lose at home, or it would be shocking if they ever do lose a whole game. Looks like apparently, or just a game in general. I just think OKC is they're just a million times better than Philadelphia right now. It's like it just feels like no matter what Philadelphia does, OKC is going to do it a whole lot more better than you guys are going to be doing it. So gotta take the Thunder. Now we have Washington hosting Memphis. Like, you guys know what I'm saying. You guys know what I'm saying about these two teams. Like Washington and Minnesota always wearing their throwback uniforms. So I think it's cool, but you don't have to wear it for every goddamn game, even on road games. Goddamn. Anyway, here I'm gonna take Memphis to win it. I really wanted to pick Washington to win this game because Memphis is just about as inconsistent as Washington is. But overall, I just think Memphis is the better team. It just feels like they should be able to win this one. It kind of would be shocked if they would have found a way to lose this one. Gotta take Memphis, man. But I'm rooting for Washington, and if I'm being honest, I hope they win this one. But I'm not gonna pick it. Now we have Boston going into Portland. I mean, this is a game I really want to pick Portland to win it. I really want to, but I can't do it. My gut is saying no because I just think the Celtics are the better team. But I hope I'm wrong. I really wanted to pick the Portland Trailblazers. Don't get me wrong, I really wanted to pick them, but I just can't. I just can't fucking do it. Gotta take the Celtics Celtics to win it. Man, this one pissed me off. I want to pick Portland, but I'm not going to do it. Celtics are the better team. Jaylen Brown's been balling out. I'll trust Jaylen Brown to Celtics. And next after that, we have Detroit going into LA. I mean, the Clippers are wearing the throwback, so I guess that's pretty cool. But are you really counting that as being one of the best teams in the league in the Detroit Pistons right now? I mean, I don't think so. I mean, it'll be shocking if the Clippers win this game. I'm not gonna say like it's impossible because they have the star power back, but I just don't think they're gonna win this game. I just think the Pistons are gonna beat their ass. I mean, I think it's just a scenario that I just think it's gonna happen. Plus, the Pistons have been balling out this year. No, Clippers been struggling. They're at home, like I said, we're in the throwback, so maybe that could be a little something there, but not gonna fall for it. Detroit wins. And finally, last but not least, the last game of the week here, we have Sacramento going into my Lakers. I know I picked against my Lakers in Christmas, and I know now I kind of felt like I had to because it just felt like the Rockets were kind of in a position to win that game. But in this game, though, I'm not going to pick against my Lakers. I got my boys winning this one, and then they'll score. It'll be close because every game is close with the Lakers because our defense is fucking terrible. But I do think my boys should be able to get the job done here, and I probably would be shocked if we would have lost. So I'm going to go with the Lakers. Like I said, guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for week 10. By the way, you guys will have power rankings right after this week, so make sure to stay tuned for that. I'll probably have that out next Monday. And then make sure you guys as well go check out our NFL pick show. Well, it's not out yet. It'll be out right after this, so make sure to stay tuned for that. Also, our analytics predictions video, which should be coming on probably later on tonight as well, but if not early tomorrow morning. Like I said, Merry Christmas to everybody. Hopefully everybody has a good Christmas Eve and Christmas Day coming up today and tomorrow. But without further ado, guys, I appreciate your support. This has been Nation.com. Peace out. Stay safe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Stay safe. See you then.